Hello and welcome to, Brett's Old Time Radio Show, but this is a little bit different today because Carl and I, now anybody that knows me will be well aware I'm incapable of doing anything on my own. Luckily, Carl's here.
You borrowed me.
I've borrowed Carl because we today are visiting the Sensol Resort Hotel. This first opened in 2008, do you remember?
Well, I wasn't here, but I've heard about it, yeah.
This first opened in 2008, but the administrators were called in 2014 when it failed to sustain itself. The bizarre thing is, since then, it's been empty.
It's been empty, but it's sold a couple of times.
It's sold a couple of times. The last time, I believe it was sold for €3.8 million because it was set to sealed bids. Well, it's been sold. The problem is with Spain is councils get involved.
Yeah, government.
And from what I am led to believe, and I've only got sort of brief information, is that once they bought the hotel, then the council decided they need to resurface all the roads.
Yeah, the new owner of the hotel would have to resurface all the roads and pay for the lighting to be redone, which the government was supposed to be doing anyway.
It was fair to say that the condition of the roads that bring you from the motorway to the hotel are not very good. And the sad thing is that when you look back over the details of this particular hotel, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was a 4-star hotel.
It was beautiful. Now, Carl and I, we're going to take just a little look around just to show you the basics. There is a security guard that I believe lives here.
Yes.
We may get told off and we may get asked to leave.
How exciting.
It may be haunted.
Ooh.
We really don't know. We're going to take you for a little wander. So first of all, if I show you the main entrance, this was the main entrance to the hotel area. This is where you'd have parked up. Now, it looks as though there is also underground parking.
Yes, there's underground parking. The exit from it is just on the other side of the hotel.
Oh, right, okay. So there would have been underground parking all around the hotel. So if I just show you the main facade, and what I'm going to do is I've got some photos that I will add to the video a little later, just to give you an idea of just how stunning the hotel was. Now, I believe there was almost 200 rooms.
Yeah, loads and loads of rooms and parties every night around the pool, live acts, the lot going on.
Fantastic. We'd have been ideal for that.
Yeah, they could
have booked us for entertainment. So, as I say, we'll take a very brief look around. What I'll do is I'll change the camera view and just show you around some of the basics of the hotel. We'll talk you around it, the brief bits of what we know, because we don't really know lots about it, but it's abandoned. I'm going to try and get us some access so that we look around inside. Whether or not that's going to be possible or not. If it's not, I'm going to send Carl over the fence with a camera and I'm going to run.
Am I going to be dressed in camouflage?
We'll be in camouflage.
Camouflage makeup on.
Yeah, we'll be in our best SAS costumes, but we're going to give it a bit of a whirl. So we'll give you a quick scout around the hotel. As we move around, we'll take a very quick look across here, which this is the entrance, I believe, for any deliveries that were going to be brought to the hotel. So they aim down there. The sad thing is, the condition really doesn't look that bad. I understand that the fixtures and fittings have all been sold in a separate auction. So unfortunately, it's not a turnkey property, but it's certainly got potential, and it just appears to be such a waste.
But you only have to have a look up at that site.
We're still here at the main entrance to the Sensol Resort Hotel. Now, as I mentioned, this was listed as a 4-star hotel. When you look back over some of the reviews that came from the area and from the hotel over the past years, it's very positive. It does look as though people really enjoyed staying here and it was a really nice place to be. There were lots of complaints about maybe the location and it was a bit difficult to get to, but overall, once inside, it was a really good experience. And from what I understand, for something like €16 a day, which isn't a lot of money,
not a lot of money, no.
You could come and use all of the spa facilities.
All the spa facilities are available,
which were absolutely fantastic. And it just feels such a shame. When we look at some of the old pictures of how the interior looked, it really was in top-notch condition.
And it's one of those rooms up there, Brett, that the security guard lives in.
Oh, okay. Well, the security guard apparently lives in one of those rooms up there. He's not come out to give us a wave, which is a little bit of a shame. But we'll carry on just having a look around. It really is a huge property. Carl and I are just having a further little wander just to show you some more of the Sensol.
Can you make out the etching on the glass?
You can. There's the Sensol Spa. So this was obviously the spa building. There's more accommodation as you go further down. And I think this view or this angle does give you an idea of just how big the grounds were. It is a really large hotel. Now, Carl and I are going to, hang on, let's turn around. Carl and I are feeling brave. Carl has been onto Google Translate and we're going to go and knock on the door.
Let's see if we can have a look around.
At the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is they can say no.
Yeah.
So we're going to go and knock on the door and we'll see how it goes. And here we go. We're back to the main entrance of the hotel. Now, whether or not the security guard will come to the door, whether or not he'll have a gun, that's another option. I'll probably send Carl first.
So we best run.
So yeah, we may need to run. But also, for all we know, he could be in the catacombs of the hotel. He could be in the spa.
In the jacuzzi.
We just don't know, do we? So if we take a, hang on, if I turn the screen around, which I can't do from here, but if we, hang on, if we take a look, I'll show you some of the views inside. And actually, it does give you a good idea on what it looks like. So here we are at the entrance. And as I come in, you can get a really good idea on just how big the reception area for the hotel actually was. As you look through, and as you look directly through the glass, you can see that it was a proper oasis inside. And it's such an absolute waste. But the problem is, obviously, and a little trick for you here, it does have mirrored glass, but if you pop your phone against mirrored glass, saw this on a TV show.
See right through.
You can see straight through it, so you can get a really good idea on what's going on. Now, as we can see, there's a few table and chairs left in there, but overall, it does kind of look like a reception area.
It looks like there's no security guard there either.
And it also looks as though there's no security guard. So unfortunately, on this occasion, can we zoom in maybe and get you a slightly better look just to see exactly what is going on?
Pool terrace, isn't it? Out there with
I would
all the palm
imagine,
trees.
yeah, with all the palm trees and everything. So it looks fantastic. And unfortunately, I think on this occasion, this is about the best we're gonna get. And unfortunately, that is about as far as Carl and I managed to get. We've knocked on the door.
Without getting shot.
We've knocked on the door. Security aren't interested. Maybe we should have smashed a window or something.
We should have booked.
To get, we should have placed a booking. But it would have been great to have looked around. We'll look into it further and see if there's any possibility that we can get inside, maybe for a later video. But for now, it's bye from us.
That's it.
That is it. And well, I hope you've enjoyed the Sensol Resort Hotel, and I would say, hopefully, you'll be able to book in soon. But I won't hold your breath.
Time for gin and tonic?